بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا نبينا مرسلين. Today we are going to be studying first 13 verses of Surah Al-Ankabut, Surah number 29. This surah was revealed in Mecca. According to the Mufassirin and commentators, this surah was probably revealed around the time of the first migration, which was the migration to Abyssinia or Habasha. These are very difficult days for the Muslims, the companions of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They were facing a lot of persecution, tyranny, oppression in Mecca. And around that time, there's a verse in the surah which kind of indicates that the surah was revealed around that middle period of Meccan struggle. Meccan struggle, which we published a book at the Islamic Foundation by Zakaria Bashir, who regarded the Meccan struggle as Meccan crucible. So it was a very difficult time. The surah itself derives its name from its verse number 41, which says, مَثَلُ الَّذِينَ اتَّخَذُوا مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ أَوْلِيَاءَ كَمَثَلِ الْعَنكَبُوتِ اتَّخَذَتْ بَيْتًا وَإِنَّ أَوْهَنَ الْبُيُوتِ لَبَيْتُ الْعَنكَبُوتِ لَوْ كَانُوا يَعْلَمُونَ. The likeness of those who have taken other than Allah as their patrons, as a guardian, as the Lord, is the likeness of a spider. So Al-Ankabut means the spider. And what has been referred to here is the house of the spider, the Bayt Al-Ankabut. The likeness of those who have taken other than Allah is likeness of a spider which makes itself a house. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَإِنَّ أَوْهَنَ الْبُيُوتِ لَبَيْتُ الْعَنكَبُوتِ. The weakest of the houses or the dwellings is the dwelling of a spider. Only if people knew. Basically, the message of the whole surah is that following paths other than that of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala leads us to build our lives on our lives on like as castles on sand, as they say, building castles on sand. In other words, our lives come to nothing. They achieve us no result. They can be wiped out. And in Makkah at the time, you can imagine that the Quraysh were the leaders of a way of life based on shirk, on jahiliyyah, and they thought it was strong. So Muslims are being encouraged by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealing the Surah Al-Ankabut, saying no, their whole life is like a house of a spider. And we saw how it all crumbled later on. So therefore a lot of inspiration in the surah and message for us. The first 4 verses of the surah are Alif Lam Mim أحسب الناس أن يتركوا أن يقولوا آمنا وهم لا يفتنون ولقد فتنا الذين من قبلهم فليعلمن الله الذين صدقوا وليعلمن الكاذبين أم حسب الذين يعملون السيئات أن يسبقونا ساء ما يحكمون. Alif Lam Mim. Do the people think that they will be left alone after they have said, we have believed, and they will not be tested? The fact is that we have put to test all those who have gone before them. Surely Allah has to see who are the truthful and who are the liars. And do those who are committing evil deeds think that they will outstrip us? Evil is their judgment. So in these first 4 verses, what is being said is that Muslims who were facing huge persecution, they are wrong in their thinking if they thought that after saying La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, they will not be tested. Allah will test the believers. The life of the believers will have test, which Allah will place before us. And also those mushrikeen of the Quraysh, the leaders of the Quraysh, who thought they were powerful and they will outstrip Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His deen and His message, their thinking is also evil and wrong. In fact, the word used is sa'a ma yahkumun. Evil, wrong is their judgment. So in these 4 verses, the both group misconceptions are checked. Muslims are told to be ready for test, and those who were persecuting them, they are told they would not be able to win. The next 3 verses are من كان يرجو لقاء الله فإن أجل الله لآت وهو السميع العليم ومن جاهد فإنما يجاهد لنفسه إن الله لغني عن العالمين والذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات نكفرن عنهم سيئاتهم ولنجزينهم أحسن الذي كانوا يعملون. Whoever expects to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah's appointed time is about to come. And Allah hears everything and knows everything. Whoever will exert or strive for his own good. Allah is certainly independent of all His creations. As for those who believe and do good works, we shall wipe off their evils and reward them for the best of their deeds. So after laying this basic, clarifying this misconception of the groups, the reality of life is being presented as to what is the real result from the struggle of this life. The real result is that whoever expects to meet Allah lives with that thinking, that conviction that one day we are going to meet Allah. He's been assured, they are being assured, he or she, that Allah's appointed time will come. Ajalallahu la'at. The emphasis in that, Ajalullah, Allah's appointed time, la'at, will come. And Allah is seeing, is hearing, وَهُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ. And this is the beautiful thing about Quran is that many times when these Allah's names are used, وَهُوَ الْغَفُورُ الرَّحِيمُ وَهُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ وَهُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْبَصِيرُ, etc. They, in the context, are giving a very important awareness and message. The message here is that many Muslims at the time who were striving and struggling and were few and facing persecution, they might have at times thought, does he hear? Does he see? Does he know what I'm going through? We all sometimes feel that sense of loneliness in our struggle. They're being reassured, وَهُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ. Not only the time will come, but all that's happening today, He is seeing, he is hearing, Sami' al-Alim, and He is aware of, and He knows. In other words, the record is being kept. And whoever amongst you are facing that persecution, وَمَنْ جَاهَدَ, is striving, doing jihad. And remember again, a clarification about jihad comes here. In Makkah, as we know, there was no